What's up? I am Alex Xavier. I'm here with my co-host.
You can call me Q Dog.
That
works. Or Q Man. Or Q. Or Quinn. Or Quincy. Or Quince. Whatever, whatever floats your boat. This guy calls me Quincifer.
Welcome to the Nomikai podcast.
Nomikai podcast.
And yes, we are back.
We are back.
We are going to be continuing our so wonderful adventure to alcoholism. And that being said, we decided to stick with a classic for our beverages.
It's not exactly an adventure to alcoholism. It's just more of like, we just drink while we talk about stuff.
Yeah, whatever. And this time we will be drinking rum. Yep.
Good old Kraken.
Yes, we've done this brew actually before in the past, I know. But we were just in the mood because we both haven't had rum in 10,000 years.
And we're doing rum with Coke.
Exactly. Once again, this is a classical mixture. Everyone knows if you step foot in a bar, you have had this most likely if you're the age over 25. I say that because, usually the younger crowd likes vodka and tequila.
Usually.
Yeah, and usually darker drinks are like as you get older for some reason.
I'm an outlier. I started off with darker drinks.
I just like drinking. It didn't matter what color it was. I said
Rum and Coke is like my staple.
I guess I started with tequila because I really like Patron. That's my favorite tequila. It's Patron.
Yeah, Rum and Coke was my staple. I stuck with Rum and Coke since I was like 22.
And I just drink. It doesn't matter. I guess like the one mixture that I always loved was the Thousand Island.
That's a good one.
Because that's just yummy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I mean
Thousand Island iced tea.
Yeah, what I like to do is I like to have 2 shots of Patron, give me a Thousand Island, and then give me 1 more shot of Patron, and then I'm good for like the rest of the night.
That's love. There you go.
Yeah. Super social.
It's a lot of alcohol in one sitting. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Nothing. I'm just actually saying in general.
I'm not serious. I'm messing around.
Oh, and by the way, it's actually not a Thousand Island. It's a Long Island. It's a Long Island iced tea. Thousand Island's a dressing.
Oh yeah, it is. That's 1,000.
Yeah, you said Thousand.
Wow,
Island.
why am I thinking about fucking dressing?
I don't know. I agreed with it at first, but then I started thinking about it. I was like,
wait, did I say 1,000? I think I meant to say Long Island. I don't know why I was thinking about the.
Yeah, it's Long Island iced tea.
Maybe the island really threw me off.
It threw you off.
That island. There's a lot of islands. I'm gonna stand by it. Yeah, I like the Thousand Island. See, you gotta throw it in there. It tastes weird at first, but listen, hear me out. That's pretty good.
It's like the hot sauce shot.
Yeah, it's really yummy. You just gotta shoot it and you're good. Now, mind you, the cup is like this big, so shooting it is impossible. But if you just pretend it's what you want it to be, it's just fine.
Listen, if you chug it, you don't really taste it that much.
Yeah, exactly.
You just feel the alcohol.
Yeah. Just don't pay attention. Just
don't
consume it.
Don't pay attention to the flavor. Just get the alcohol in you.
Yeah, you know how it is, you college kids. But anywho, shall we crack open thine Kraken?
Yeah.
Okay, come here, you. Oh my. Yeah.
The crunchiness.
Yeah, that's how you know it's we ain't swapped this with Coke to mix with more Coke.
Or do we?
Shut up, you.
I don't know how we would, because I'm pretty sure this is actually you have to.
I just realized I never pour my own drink.
No, you don't.
So I have no idea Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, can't tell. I never pour my own drink. Yeah, that's how much of a queen I am, if you want to know, in my life. I don't pour my own drinks. I'm like a passenger princess. You know who girls that never drive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that, but with alcohol. I don't pour my own drinks. I don't do that.
Yep, that's just the right amount.
You guys think I pour my own liquor? I don't. The most of my own liquor I pour is a beer into a cup.
1 beer, 1 cup.
Voila. Yatta.
Yeah.
Alright.
2 Cokes down.
Mm-hmm.
Smells good.
Smells the right amount. Woo, taste the right amount. Mmm. I like that. I haven't had rum and coke in forever. I forgot like how it makes it really sweet. Like as if you're drinking like a diet drink.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I don't really taste it that much.
You want to do a double next time?
But it's delicious. Nah, because if you do a double, it's going to be too much.
Okay. So I
What I mean by it's too much is that the can won't fit in the cup.
Oh, I mean, fair, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, anywho, let's get right on into it. Oh, before I continue, let me just say, please be sure to, of course, once again, follow us on Spotify as well, where you can listen to the full amount of the podcast, because there's some things that we're going to be saying way later that cannot be on YouTube because it's just outright degenerate, and also
Terms of service.
Yeah, the TOS right there won't let me slide it. As much as I would love to slide, I consider some of the content that I will be even discussing in general, I will not be able to make YouTube videos about as much as I really, really want to. So
unfortunate.
I might try still, and then get a strike or a guideline strike at least. But it's all in the name of justice.
I might still do it, even though I'll get in trouble. But you know what? I'll still do it.
I want to see how far I can go, but I want to see how many hentai reviews I can make
Before you get in trouble?
Yeah, I'm got you curious, and I'll have you know, Lost Pause does a video on just like off-brand memes in his channel. Like his videos get taken down. I'm doing a review. I don't know how far I'm gonna get. So
Let's say yeah, he does off-brand memes.
Memes and that video get taken down.
So
or copyright strike, or not even copyright strike, but guideline strike.
Guideline strike.
Yeah, you can't monetize this. And I'm like, what? It's just memes.
No, it's not just memes.
I mean, it literally is just memes, but
it's not just memes.
It's just that people are asking sauce after they see the meme. And
like,
that's apparently a problem.
I mean, yeah, the meme has a sauce, but it's not what the meme's about. The meme's not about the sauce. The meme's about the meme.
Yeah, sometimes the meme is just something that's not about what that meme came from.
Yeah,
which just makes them funnier. I love it.
It's just a meme, but
it's the source of where this meme came from. That's the problem with YouTube. They're just like, wait a minute, where did this come? This didn't come from.
Why are they asking for the sauce?
What sauce? Guys, it's not condiment. It's a picture.
Right. Everybody that works at Google, boomers. Every last one of them.
Oh my god! But yes, once again, please, of course, follow Spotify. You get the full experience in regards to what we're talking about, and we're gonna be recording. We're gonna be recording without Quincy just melt. You didn't even drink that much,
I don't know what to tell you, man. It's innate.
It's funny. He'll be quiet all day and just just like damn. Let me get there first.
Listen, nothing. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what you want.
I don't want nothing. I love you. So yeah, just yeah, Spotify. That was it. We're gonna move on. You get it. The link's in the description below. Also, if you do follow us on Spotify, you actually get this sooner.
Yeah, that's true. Because
it's way easier for me to convert the audio to all this way faster than the visual, and I'm lazy too. So you'll get it sooner. You get a couple days sooner. Who doesn't like a couple days sooner stuff? But if you don't want to, then I guess you don't like a couple days sooner stuff.
Or you just want to, look at us, and that's why you wait.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame you. I'm very attractive, so I understand. That being said, we're gonna dive right on in to our manga recommendations, because we got some good stuff out there. We got wholesome stuff actually for you today. Both of us picked something wholesome. Mine is wholesome in a different way. His is wholesome in a different way. Kind of infuriating, but a good different way. So,
it's pretty infuriating.
So that being said, the thing I'm going to be recommending right to you guys is the Yankee-kun to Hakujo Garu, which is basically about a Yankee that falls in love with a blind bitch. And I'll have you know, she is a sweetheart and a half. Half a sweetheart. I'll say that actually, because she's very sweet. It's just that she's also very brash in going about her way. It's for a blind chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's assumed. I'm just gonna put it like that. But I'll have you know, she's also
Soon blind girl.
Yeah, but she's also direct. I'll have you know. There's a point where they just call each other boyfriend and girlfriend, but then they both retract those statements simply because they're both too nervous and never had feelings for another human being before. And I found it very cute and infuriating at the same time. I'll have you know, it's very, very cute. You gotta read it if you have it. It's very. I love this series. Like when I caught up, I was actually upset because I'm actually usually upset when I catch up because usually if I catch up really quickly, that means I clearly like that thing.
I fixed my problem. All
like,
I do is just go to the next thing.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
And the thing is for me is I have stuff I have to read, but I either take forever, and even when I like something, I still take forever. I still take forever to get through it. But if I actually catch up, that's a sign of fuck. I like this too much, and I finished it in already one day, just like Quincy usually does.
I can finish these like 3 to 4.
Yeah, like he goes by quickly. It's usually like because especially when you go to work, like
I got like an hour-long trip that I take.
Yeah, so it's
and
like
that hour-long trip is just me reading manga. And I have there's a lot of manga and webtoons that I've either picked up, put down, or finished.
Yeah, usually the reason
or
why
not finished because a lot of these are always ongoing series because I don't ever want to stop reading.
Yeah,
so,
I will read something that'll like it'll be like, oh, this thing only has 14 chapters, and it will take me like 2 weeks to get through. I read one chapter and that's enough.
I don't pick up any series usually that's less than 30 chapters only because I know
you're gonna finish that in like 20 minutes.
I'm gonna finish
max.
that. Shoot, 5.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say max 20. Because like maybe like wait did I miss something?
Yeah, maybe.
Because like the reason why I go is because I like to pay attention to a lot of things in the thing, and also I get distracted easily. That's why it takes me forever to get through stuff.
Yeah.
Because I get distracted so fucking easily.
You just be losing yourself.
Like, I'll be focusing on it, and then my brain will remember something, and I get off the app for a second to do that thing, and then I get distracted by another thing in that app for like 10 minutes. And then I'll remember something else from another app, and then lo and behold, 3 hours pass, and I'm like, oh crap, I was reading that thing, and I went back
to one app for like more than 30
Like
minutes.
I have like the attention span of a squirrel. It is rough.
It's bad.
Yeah,
It's bad.
I
need to work on that.
Yeah, no, I don't. But I just can't stay focused. Now, and the thing is, even if I'm interested in it, the series that like I clearly like. Hence why I catch up to them.
Yeah.
Like if I catch up to it, it's a sign that I liked it a lot. So, and I only read that. Like I caught up to Hajime no Ippo Q. Like.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, like I read every chapter in Hajime no Ippo.
I tried to catch up to One Piece.
And
I got halfway through.
You just read a lot. So you just need a break.
I read a lot in like a short amount of time. I got to like this 5. Whatever the middle mark is of One Piece. I think it's in the 700s.
Yeah, like.
But I got there to when he was in the mermaid village town, whatever.
Yeah, like.
I got all the way to that arc, and then I was like, all right, I need to take a break because I did that.
That's all I've been reading.
I did that in like 3 days, and I was like, fuck, I can't read anymore about One Piece. It's starting to all just like.
Like, what is he? Are these actually different arcs, or are we just? You almost are questioning it.
Like, I have you guys know, the death of the original. I want to call it the Queen Mary, but that's not the name of the ship. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the ship now. It's been so long since I've picked up that manga. Anyways.
This is once again, this manga I highly recommend because we're following a Yankee who decided to actually change his life basically in order to be able to be someone responsible to take care of this blind broad. He even goes ahead to learn many difficult issues that the blind people community actually deal with in a way that's not obnoxious, because I'll have you know, we don't know how to do that in Western comics. We suck at it.
Yeah.
But like Japan knows how to like deal with like social issues in a way that's not obnoxious. Is what I kind of like noticed.
Yeah, no.
Like it's like I've seen some things where it is obnoxious where I'm like, all right, come on guys, like I get it. But like there's some, like for example, Adachi Shimamura does the issue with like the idea of like codependency and miniature sociopath. Mind you, The sociopath, she's actually not that bad. It's just that
She's a sociopath.
you should work on that.
You should. You're not.
You should know you're a sociopath. You should at least start from there.
I think she kind of does, but she doesn't really accept it.
No, it's like she knows that she just doesn't feel attached and doesn't know why people are the way they are. She just really is disconnected. Like she's not oblivious to the point of like, oh, she's oblivious man character. Nah, it's like she notices like people's
mannerisms.
Yeah, but she just doesn't get why.
Yeah.
So she acknowledges something's weird, but she doesn't know why, and she just doesn't look into it really.
I find it really funny that she doesn't like to remember faces.
No, she really don't.
She don't remember nobody's face.
She don't remember faces like at all. Like and like I get it sort of. Like it's just like I only get it when it's like oh yeah classmates like from like high school. I don't remember a lot of people's faces from high school. Like classmates who I don't talk to, but it's like nah, there's people that you like she interacts with on the daily, and she hanged out with throughout that year.
I'm good at remembering faces, names. I don't remember your face. I'll see you like hey. I don't remember your name.
I will remember neither. Like I will remember neither. Someone will recognize me, simply because You know
what also really would shock me too is that I'll meet somebody. And I'll be like, you know what? I just realized I never got this person's name. I never got their name.
Oh, you never?
I never actually got their name. And then out of the blue, they're just like, hey, Quincy, how the fuck you know my name?
Why do you know my name?
Why is it that you know my name? But
usually
you're telling me your name.
I kind of blank out people that I don't interact with enough because, as you know, I like to be secluded. I like to be in solitude. So like eventually the information of who your being is just fades away eventually.
It fades away.
And then God forbid I see you again. And when I mean I see you again, you saw me again and you remember who I am.
I see you and you see me. I don't remember who you are, but I see you.
Yeah, like, I just sit there and go ahead and just be like, hey. I sit there and either one, I already look confused and they already know I don't remember. So they just remind me, or I play it off like I was like, oh my God, it's been forever. How are you doing?
Oh my God, it's you.
What brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Why are you all the way over here? What's going on? Yeah, that's the kind of thing I do. And it works like a charm.
It works like a charm.
But whatever.
This guy.
But yeah, that being said, I do like that they handle like some blind issues in a obnoxious way. And right now, like what happened in the manga, they're dealing with what they call when they go to like a train station, they call it the railless bridge.
The railless bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because fall off the platform and there's no rails and something like that, and this uncertainty because they can't see blind people being blind. So that's something that they call it or something. And I was like, that's cool. That sounds very ominous. But yeah, I do enjoy the manga quite a bit simply because like it's just very enjoyable, very wholesome as well. Sometimes I had Yankee be too much sometimes, but it does the one thing I hate about some romances where it hurts right here, where you have the main character fall in love with a new bride, and unfortunately, unbeknownst to him, there's another bride that was always in his life anyway, that always liked him, but didn't have the balls to go for it, and you feel real bad. It's one of my least favorite shows because I'm just like, that sucks.
Sucks, but
it really does.
Oh, you always liked him? Oof.
I'm just like, that is rough. Only if you had the balls sooner, maybe.
To go after him or to talk to him or do anything.
Like take a niche, because she always hangs around with him. It's just that she just didn't have the courage to take the first step. So it was just like, all right,
the courage to equal.
But then she was seeing him slowly go away further and further because she saw him and whatever. But it was kind of rough.
Haneke!
Oh god, you guys don't get it.
You guys won't get that unless you just pay attention to other facets of our entertainment.
Yeah, like whenever I stream, in the moment I see a certain someone. But yeah, that's what I recommend. Once again, I'm gonna say Yankee Kun to Hakujo Garu. And once again, the names of what we recommend will be right in the description below for you to go ahead and see. All right, go ahead. Talk about your recommendation for a mongoose.
All right, what I recommend for mongoose is for you to start reading manga.
That was a great.
Good segment.
That was yeah. Moving on. Up next. Okay.
But no. So my actual manga recommendation is going to be I Turned My Childhood Friend Into a Cute Girl.
Mm-hmm. Let me do the honors. It's about this coming of age story of a female who looks rather bland, but one guy shows up who's actually ironically weirdly good at makeup and cosmetics. And guess what? He decides to give her a little makeover because she just was all down in the dumps about how not fascinating she looked and how bland she looked. And then she looks so sparkle, and he just is bewildered by her appearance. Is that correct, Von Senpai?
So none of that fits the description of this. Except for maybe the sparkle, how good she looks, and that's about it.
Whoa, you already started with a lie.
Well, how good they look. Let's just say the description of it actually gives a pretty clear-cut understanding of what this manga entails. And that is, a popular guy that's secretly interested in cosmetics asked to practice makeup on his childhood friend. Dull childhood friend. Very boring-looking person.
So far, I'm right. All right, I'm batting 100.
And he ends up looking cute.
Wait, what?
So it's a very wonderful. It's a very cute story about these childhood friends, and one of them basically just practicing his cosmetic his I don't know what to call it because I don't do cosmetic stuff.
Beautification?
I guess, yeah.
Beautification skills.
Beautician. There you go. He's working on his beautician skills, using his childhood friend, who happens to be a guy, but and he looks really cute.
A little too cute.
There are moments you might forget. I'll have you know. Anytime you might think, wow, she's really cute, stop yourself and then remember, that's a guy. So, it's a really wholesome.
It is actually really wholesome. I will concede that. I had to stop reading it because I was getting pissed, but it's wholesome.
It's really wholesome.
It is wholesome.
But infuriating story because it's one of those ones where there are certain mangas and animes out there where they do this type of trope where two characters have a closeness that you're like, y'all are really close, like really close, a little too close. That's basically what this gives you. It's like you're constantly thinking. So they're a thing, right? And no, they're not. Okay. Next chapter. So they're definitely a thing, right?
No, they're just friends.
You'll go 5 chapters later because you get like a little reprieve of normalness. Small one. It's usually very small. Actually, 5 chapters is a little bit gracious. I'll say 2. You get like 2 chapters of normal interactions of like, oh look, they have friends outside of just these two doing normal things. Hey, we got this guy now going over here to go do some stuff with his sisters. Yeah, it's awesome.
Sister things. I like sister things.
And then we get to the next chapter, just like, you gotta come on, they have to be.
I don't know, they're just good friends. Been friends since they're kids.
Listen here, you son of a... You know what? So that's when you take a break, you put it down, you reevaluate your own relationships, you start thinking about, I don't think my girlfriend loves me enough. And then, and then you slap yourself out of that delusion because it's a fantasy world. Of course there's no relationship that's going to ever be close to what this nonsense is. So, duh. But, still very cute. Still very wholesome. It's got a lot of funny moments in it. I mean, like a lot of funny
No,
moments.
it's actually pretty humorous. I find it pretty funny. Getting past you get past all the nonsense where I'm like, all right, so when you guys just gonna start,
I'll just go ahead and give you guys
but
the information of the hurdle of this manga because I'm caught up already. Yeah, read like me, not like this guy.
what are you talking about? I read at a good pace.
So I'll let you guys know the hurdle of this manga is definitely the point chapters where you usually have like you got chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, yada yada, all such. Thank you for listening to my inspiring speech. If you don't know who that's from, watch more anime. So yeah, this particular series happens to have a lot of point chapters. Where it's like 5.21, 6.2, 6.25.
Those can be rough.
Those are all going to be really rough to get through for a while. I'll have you know, they're the most infuriating because it's literally just almost like... It's almost like fanfic... Like the fanfic manga creation. But it's the actual... Not the doujins.
No. Because doujin is technically like,
Fanfiction. So yeah, I guess you could call it like... It's almost like a doujin. But... It is created by the creator.
Yeah.
It's just what the creator likes to play around with.
It's canon.
Because the creator's like, hey, I have these characters. I'm just gonna do stuff.
I can do it. I want.
And those points are what the creator itself was like. I wanted to make them look like this for this one. I wanted them to do that for this time. And then once you get through all that, you're pretty much on a normal. You're on a totally normal romance of a guy trying to get another guy to like him. And the other guy being very confused about the feelings that he feels for the beautician, his childhood friend. So yeah, definitely recommend it.
Oh, okay.
I would say pick it up, read it, enjoy it, laugh,
cry.
I mean, I wouldn't cry, but I would say, I was gonna say laugh,
cry,
be infuriated.
That too.
Those are like usually the only two emotions that I feel from this. It's either like I'm smiling and I'm laughing, or I'm like this.
No, I saw him crying the other night.
Nonsense.
I did see it because that's the part when he was evaluating his relationship.
No, I didn't do that last night. Last night was when.
No, not last night. I said I saw you crying.
You said last night.
Did I say last night?
You said last night. So I was like, no, last night. Remember?
No, I thought I said last time.
Was when I saw it.
I'm gonna say last time. My bad.
Yeah.
Not last night. Last time. Sorry.
Because I saw it.
Words. I'm sorry. Hey, remember, I said Thousand Island is what I was drinking. My words are failing today. Not last night. Cause I don't remember. Were you reading that last night?
Yeah, I remember last night it updated it, and I was just like,
oh
and
yeah.
And I looked at it, I was just like, oh my god, they updated. That's my genuine reaction whenever it updates. Is oh my god, it updated again.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Now, even though it sounds like I hate it, I have you know, I absolutely love the story.
The way just,
I know for a fact one of two things is gonna happen: either some wholesome nonsense or some absolute.
The funny thing is, me
bullshit.
and him will have the same kind of thing when certain things update, but they always mean different things. Whenever he says, "Oh my god, it updated again," that's actually a good thing. He's actually happy it updated. It's just that it's just a little gay maybe. And when I mean gay, I mean there's a lot of romantic elements in it, and that's a lot, or it's just a ridiculous story. Me, when I go, "Oh god, it updated again," I'm usually talking about Fruit of Evolution or something like that, and I'm just upset that I'm like, I gotta read it now.
Or Dachi Shimamura.
That one, no, this time I wasn't upset because I asked for it. I literally asked for it and it actually showed up.
But that's when you were like, bollocks.
And I read it and I was actually and I was quickly and briefly reminded that, right, you're a sociopath. You kind of don't have
You're crazy.
Oh, that's funny. I picked that up too.
Oh yeah, this one, Temptation of.
Yeah, I just picked that up.
Of Shidogal. Yeah.
I picked it up a couple days ago. I read the first chapter. I was like, yeah, I'll read this too.
He knows what he's doing. I have you know.
I started reading it today finally. Actually starting to go through, and I was like, he knows what he's doing. My man.
Yeah.
My man, you're a bro. But
really good wing.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, I like him.
Solid wing.
Yeah, Otaku-kun.
Otaku-kun.
But that's funny. I just picked that up. But yeah, once again, our recommendation is mine being Yankee Kun to Hakujo Garu, and his recommendation being
I turned my childhood friend into a cute girl.
I listed it as Gay Boys, so I had him actually say the actual title.
Because he listed it as just straight up Gay Boys. And I'm like, he's not wrong. They are entirely, definitely.
I'm so bad at like the funny thing is I'm usually bad with like names, so I kind of change the name of like all the series I read.
All of them.
Unless they're like something so simple that I can't change it. Like Overlord, I can just call it Overlord because you're Overlord. I can.
But then
Goblin Slayer. That's easy.
But then something as simple as Kubo-san won't let me be invisible is what was it again? Get all the chuckles out. There you go. Yeah, laugh it out if you need to. It's all good. We got time.
This bitch won't leave me alone.
That's what he calls it. Kubo-san won't let me be invisible. Translated through Alex's brain as that bitch won't leave me alone. Again, technically he's not wrong, but
no, remember I forgot what the name was, but my mama got reincarnated.
My mama got reincarnated.
My mama got reincarnated.
Which ended recently.
Oh, that was sad. It was good. It was a good series. Nice shot. Anywho. Whew. Yeah. Alright, so oh my god. No, but yeah, that series is really wholesome. I do like that series.
It's a fun one.
Far. It's very cute, very kawaii, and I like things that are wholesome and kawaii, even though it's kind of gay. But then again, I also like my gay boys in general.
They're kind of nice. Pretty good.
I don't even know.
Gotten better over the years.
I'll tell you now, BL better than Yuri. Stomps them every time right now as of late. Don't at me.
They've been doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
Now there are some animes that are not Yuri's, but you're like,
I could be.
You definitely could.
I could be Sailor
that
Uniform.
Tag right there.
I could be Sailor Uniform. I'm saying it every time. It's a shoujo ai soft Yuri.
It's not a Yuri though.
Soft Yuri.
It doesn't say Yuri in the tag.
I don't care. Soft Yuri. There's some manga I pick up that is totally and clearly psychological because they be doing some mentally gymnastics fucked up shit in it.
No, you gotta remember that's simple. It's just that you're stupid.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, this is a joke we were making last night. It's like, I'm like, this is clearly psychological. Look at all this mental gymnastics and like brain power that's required to do this. Or you're just dumb.
You're just really dumb in comparison.
And you just think it's like complicated, but it's not. You're just once again an idiot. It'd be like that.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah. I'm glad you finally get the picture.
I'm really glad that you know what, you found your place.
Yes.
In society. You understand where you're at. Bottom rung.
Hey, fun fact. Did you know that like when it comes to like IQs, men dominate the bottom, but we also dominate the top? Take that, ladies.
We sandwich y'all.
Yeah, we're better at the dumbest, and we're better than you at the smartest. What's it like? You guys can, how's it feel to be average?
Damn. Y'all ain't the dumbest or the smartest.
Look at that.
You're the most average.
You're literally mid. You're mid. How's that feel? Take that. I'm the best somewhere.
Oh my god, this guy.
Oh man, slightly misogynistic or something.
Slightly?
Whew. All right. We got some wonderful anime recommendations as well to you. Quincy actually has a pretty good recommendation in general. It's rather new as well. It is a short watch.
It just came out, but it's almost finished now. I'm pretty sure once you guys decide to pick it up, you're pretty much already.
And honestly, catching up, even if you wanted to at the moment, is going to be a walk in the park.
It's going to be super easy.
Like you'll actually be caught up in 2 hours.
Episodes are only about 11
minutes
each.
Yeah.
And it does have an opening and ending theme song, so realistically
3 minutes cut off, so 8 minutes.
You're probably looking at a good 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, like
Because, the opening and the ending are like that. They're not.
They're a minute and a half each.
They're a minute and a half each?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, that's what I'm saying. 3 minutes, 8 minute. You got an 8-minute watch. Not a big deal. Easy peasy. I'll let you segue right on into it.
It's pretty nice. It's,
Don't forget to say the title.
Well, the thing is, that's what I'm thinking of, because I'm just like, is it actually just called that?
No, it is. It is.
I think there's an actual...
You want the whole thing? I was basing off of what was on Crunchyroll.
Is it just that on Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
Anyway, so the name that we have down is Play It Cool Guys.
Yeah.
And... just double check. Play It Cool.
Oh, I was just going to go right here, since I already have it.
Guys.
Yeah, Play It Cool Guys.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You should trust my work, Quincy.
That's what I think about that. Anyways.
You don't trust me.
So, no, I do trust
I write notes for a reason. Don't look at that. I write notes for a reason.
No, it's not even that I don't trust you. It's just that there are moments in, where it's like, it has, Play It Cool Guys, but then there's, the Japanese drink.
Nah, put the thing that these Americans understand.
So anyways.
And Turkish people.
Do they understand it?
I don't know. According to my, when I look at my demographics, apparently some people in Turkey watch my podcast.
That's cool. Anyways, hello. So yeah, Play It Cool Guys is basically just an anime about these guys who are very handsome, very good looking, very attractive. I know. I'm going over just their looks entirely because I have it plays a huge factor in
how they're treated
and how they're treated
and
perceived in this world because these guys basically just are a little clumsy here and there.
A little quirky.
And the way they handle their clumsiness is all very different. And people on the outside, when they see how they handle this clumsiness, they think it's just super cool. It's super awesome.
Or
look
cute.
Look how cool they are. Look how awesome he was. Look how hot he is. I'm like, what?
How come I don't get that treatment? I don't get that treatment.
I mean, if I fuck up somehow, no one's looking at me fuck up and correct it. And going like, wow, he's so cool. No one's doing that.
Kakoi!
Yeah, that's not happening. Alright? I have as a normal guy, that's not happening. But for these four bastards, they all get that treatment.
They all do.
And they're all, and I'm not gonna lie, because we, as the omnipotent viewer, we have access to the conscientious thoughts of their minds. So that means we actually get to see what they're thinking in those moments. And I'll have it's
the way all of them handle it is fucking funny.
One of them takes it on the chin and acts like it didn't even happen. Another one will acknowledge that it did happen, but laugh at it. And I mean, when he laughs at it, he laughs.
He'll laugh for an hour.
He'll be giggling for minutes to hours.
The adult.
There's another one.
He don't even know what happened.
that doesn't even know that it went down. And there's another one that'll act like, yeah, that was totally on purpose. That
was on what? Yeah, I did that. I meant to do that.
Listen, guys, I meant to do that. It was a big brain play. You just couldn't follow.
I'm playing 4D chess while you're playing checkers.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Yeah, that's what you think.
But I will say this.
Mastermind strategist right here.
Their opening theme song, it's good. It's nice.
It gets you, the sequence, you can get a gist of the moments that we've all, and the thing is, this series is really relatable, despite ignoring the attractiveness feature of being cool and hot.
A lot of the moments
itself are relatable.
Yeah, you've been through it before.
Yeah, my favorite one.
Or at least some of them you've been through it.
My favorite one is still, when you wanted to take a drink of his tea or water, and then you forgot the cat was there. And I was like, I've done that, and I felt like a fool every time.
Hey, listen, if you were in Play It Cool Guys, you'd be really cool.
I'm like,
there we go. You're gonna be the one that notices that you did it. You gonna try to play it off as something else?
I'm gonna do that now. Except when I get really caught lacking.
You're the blonde bear. You're yellow bear.
Until I get caught lacking.
You're that smug ass yellow bear.
Because when I get caught lacking, I just go like, "Oh, where'd you come from? Why are you looking at me?"
This guy. So yeah, they all handle their own embarrassing moments in funny and unique ways, and they're all somehow connected magically through the power of anime and friendship, mainly friendship. It's a great little series, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys really want to actually check out something that's just like cool, literally, it's actually pretty cool. There are moments where these guys are just like, not gonna lie, it's actually pretty cool.
The ending thing.
And then there's, of course, I'm gonna get to that eventually, man.
Nah, you gotta do that now. Cause I'm excited to talk about it.
Because you're excited to talk about it? So because he's excited to talk about it,
Yeah.
we're talking about the ending theme song.
Yes.
Which is actually a very great banger of a song.
That I can't have access to.
There's just one problem, and that is that the song itself is literally made just for the anime, and I think even like the cast members are part of the creation of the song. So it's one of those things where you can find it on YouTube. It's called Flash. Just look up "Play It Cool Guys" Flash, and you'll find the song. But it's not on iTunes. It's not on Apple Music. It's not on Spotify. It's not on Pandora. It's not on Tidal, I think is what it's called. It's nowhere on any. It's not on any other platform.
And I can't even say it's because like it's a song made for the anime. Well, actually, no, you can technically because like that one, the Lola rap,
Yeah.
for example, that ain't on iTunes. I fucking wish it was. That shit goes hard. But it's alright. But usually, like opening and endings, they're very generous on letting it.
Usually because it's by an actual like artist.
Well,
and
not just that. It's usually because like it's part of the series, so it gets revenue for everyone involved.
Yeah.
In it. So, but it's just like usually like when it's a song dedicated just for the show, as in like in the episode, it's usually like it's a one-off thing, and we're just like, don't worry about it. But I'll have you know, I got the Timothy theme song now on my phone after years, so I don't want to hear nothing about. And I got May Sunjo on my phone finally after years. That one felt good.
Well, listen, Alex. The problem is that again, they only made that ending theme song for this anime. That's why I mean, like, normally when you actually do get ones that are one-offs or not, when it's like a one-off, it's literally like, okay, somebody eventually went into that episode, pulled that out, and made an actual song about it because people enjoyed it, and they decided to monetize off of it. But then there are the rarity ones where there are songs that are like literally made just for the anime.
We'll get it soon, one day.
And you just don't have the music for it. And the reason why the music's not just out there for you to grab is because there's no like media outlet for it. It's not like, oh yeah, this grouping made this for this anime.
Stupid.
So therefore, the group can also get paid extra for it. We're gonna actually promote the song as an independent, ED.
Stupid.
That's unfortunate.
Darn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the
bastards.
treatment that we get for Flash right now. Is that there's no actual ED for it. There's no EP for it. It's
sort of the same thing as with like Teppen full theme. Like
Yeah.
we got like the opening for it, but like literally just the opening on iTunes and whatnot and Spotify, but we didn't get the full version until like a month after it was like done as a series. And I didn't even know it was out there in the ether until actually an extra month afterwards of that being done. And I was like, oh, there's a full version now? There's an actual... And I went on iTunes and I found it and I was just like, yes.
So yeah, if you like cool, clumsy, good-looking guys, check out the series. Or if you just want to hear a banger of an ending, check out the series.
That being said, nice transition. I'm talking about cool guys. I'm going to talk about guys that are cool looking and attractive, but super toxic. And that right there, I'm transitioning into the series that is Peach Girl. That is one of my favorite dramas from early 2000s.
And when he says it's one of his favorites, he means that when he was younger, he hated it, but now he loves it.
Yeah, when I saw this series originally back in 2007, I didn't like Peach Girl because I just thought it was boring. I didn't think it was entertaining. I just thought, and mind you,
old Peach Girl.
the only thing I liked about, it had no action and like the stuff. I didn't care what they're talking about. But I'll have you know, being an adult, watching this, way better than what my memory entails. One of my favorite series I now watch because it's just so so toxic. It is so.
It's bad. It's evil.
Like, and the thing is, like, I remember, like, I started rewatching it, and I was like, this bitch! Sai is who I'm referring to. And I remember, like, at one point, I just couldn't watch it alone. That went but at one point, I was just like, no, I can't watch this alone anymore. Like, I gotta now, because he would be playing, like, Rocket League, Mass Effect, Yakuza, and I'd be interrupting him all the time, like, nigga, look at this shit. Because it was toxic. It was so bad.
It's super toxic.
Like, you know,
it's a very dastardly series.
The only, like, really good character, it hurts my feelings to say this now because we got to a certain point that we had to take a break from the show because we weren't ready for it yet. And right now is Momo, the main protagonist. She is a sweetheart. No, not my Momo.
No, not my Momo.
Jeez, nigga.
She would never.
Oh, God, come on, man.
Come on, get together.
But yeah, Momo, the main protagonist, sweetheart, absolute sweetheart. Now she needs to be kicking Sai's ass. Oh, she needs to kick that ass. Anyway, so Peach Girl is about
everybody that's been hitting that series. I'm still surprised that Sai
has not been hit.
He has not caught a single.
No, remember that episode when we were literally asking for stuff, and the next episode gave us all of what we needed? Almost. I was like, all right, we need Toji to get his ass kicked. We need Sai to get her ass kicked. We need there was another thing.
I can't remember.
There was another thing that we needed, and we were it was checking the boxes. The next episode, we were like, oh, we're giving it.
And then we get Sai's ass.
And we were like, all right, Momo, because I think we specifically wanted Momo to kick that ass.
Yeah, because Toji got his ass beat.
We were like, all right,
Kyrie. Kyrie was beating on that ass.
Yeah.
And then there was, you know, I forgot what the other thing was.
I really did. There was something else that we wanted. It wasn't that important. But we wanted it.
It wasn't as important or as like awe-inspiring as Toji getting his ass beat by Kyrie. Those two folding each other.
Yeah, we just needed it.
Like front of the shoe lockers. I'm pretty sure it was the shoe lockers.
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
No, all we saw was we saw them deck each other, and then we saw and then we cut to the future, and they're in the nurse's office.
Yeah, getting scolded like, what are you two fighting about anyways? And they were like something stupid. Not gonna lie. Teenage stuff.
Wasn't it we wanted wasn't it like we wanted like the nurse or like an adult to see through Sai's bullshit also?
Oh yeah,
I think that's what it was, and the nurse ain't fell for shit, and we were like, yeah. Finally someone's
yeah. Sai tried to pull a fast one on an adult, and we were like,
that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
That's a grown ass woman,
and it did not work.
And we were high fiving each other. We were.
It was great. It was a good moment.
It's a good show.
Because Sai be getting away with a lot of nonsense. I don't understand how.
The show.
I don't understand how. Literally,
the show focuses on Momo.
I still won't forget about the guard that literally lost her.
Yeah, I felt bad. Huh? Where'd she go? We just see her crawling. I'm like, nigga, just look down. What's your fucking peripheral vision like? But anyway,
non-existent.
Yeah, clear. Anyway,
tunnel vision.
The show is about, you follow a girl named Momo. She's tan. She has like bleached hair, or is it just orange? I can't remember if it's bleached or it's orange.
It's orange.
Okay, so orange hair, whatever, and she kind of gets.
She's like a Garu, but she's not a Garu.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have the personality of a Garu.
She does not. But she's also a Garu.
Yeah, and she kind of gets prejudged because of her appearance and all that, and people think, that girl's she's a little stank. Yeah, murmuring. There's a lot of murmuring going around. And basically, falsehood rumors spread from Sai herself, which, you know...
Her best friend,
her best friend in the beginning of the series. And, alleged best friend, we'll say, clearly.
Yeah, they've been friends since childhood, supposedly.
I thought it was middle school. Well, I guess that counts as childhood, actually. Yeah, you're children. You're like children still. So, yeah, never mind. You're right. And you follow this nonsense of just the bullshit that Momo has to low-key go through.
She be going through some nonsense.
We're first, it's funny, because we didn't think we were going to like anybody. And Momo do be doing silly shit. But it's like her just being an outright good person.
You know, Momo, you're absolutely right in this moment. I fully have your back. If you don't let me talk to you, I'm just gonna jump out this window. All right, Momo, I had your back.
No, there's a lot of moments in this
I had your back, and then you decided to just shit on my drain.
I shit you not. There's a lot of moments where the moment me and him have one character's side, they just decide to say or do something that's fucking bizarre. Like, wait, before you go with that, like, literally with the scene he's referencing, there's a scene where Toji's like, I don't want to talk to you, and she's like, fine. And she starts running, and it's towards a window. And we're like, Momo, the door is not right there.
That's not the door to leave, sweetie. That's a window.
And then she's like, if you're not gonna talk to me, hey, you're gonna talk to me, or I'm gonna jump out this window. And I was like, oh shit, Momo.
All right, Momo. You're looking really crazy right now. Let's get out of the window and be rational. People.
We love the hospital scene because we like all the people who are just listening and watching. And whoever's in that room is loving it. There's
a whole drama going on right in front of you. It's not even on television.
Yeah,
it's great.
I mean, well.
I mean, for us it's on television, but for them it's not.
Yeah, they're like, this is amazing. And then there's another scene where we actually had Toji's back. This shit was funny.
Yeah, we had Toji's back because Toji over here just talking about some.
Hey, you kissed him.
It's like, hey,
before
you kissed Kyrie, and then
Momo made a good point.
Momo was just like, well, that was before we started dating. What about you? You kissed Sai, and he was like, that's different.
And we were like, no,
but we had his back beforehand because with context, Sai literally forced herself onto Toji, where she took advantage of him being an actual like decent human being in the head of being like,
but a dumbass.
I'm not gonna forcefully, physically manhandle somebody that's smaller and possibly more frail than me. So I'm not gonna be an aggressive gorilla about this. But also, she also decided to really basically ambush him at the time as well. And forced a kiss on him. So he actually had full point to basically say, honestly, that's because she literally forced.
And the funny thing, I remember when we saw that, and Momo first saw that moment, she ran off. She actually rationalized it in her head. In the moment while she ran off, and then she kind of just thought about it, she's like, most likely Sai probably just forced herself onto him.
She already rationalized it for him.
We were like, Momo, you are killing it right now. This is why we like Momo. We were like, you are killing it.
Normally, when it comes to anime, I don't believe in the women's intuition nonsense because that women's intuition, I have is very inaccurate. It's just that it's
just eventually one time or a few times it'll stick.
It's like envy or jealousy is just kicking in.
Yeah.
But I'll have Momo's intuition is real.
She has good intuition.
She has really good intuition. She thinks it. If she's like, I think this is what's going on. You're like, yeah.
You're actually spot on.
You're nailing the head. You had a nail, you had the hammer.
And is that the coffin?
And you just said, boof, one strike. Fully in, perfectly straight, no dings, no turns, no nothing. You're a master carpenter. That's what you are with these nailhead strikes.
Her intuition is good. That's a woman's intuition when I think of one.
All Toji had to say in that moment was just, you know what? Sai literally forced herself on me, and I do apologize because I wished I had stopped her.
And I should have told you about it.
I should have told you about it, but I was ashamed. I was embarrassed that I let somebody overpower me. Look at me. But no, this man looked her dead in the eye.
Looked her dead in the eye, then looked away from her.
Yeah, looked her dead in the eye, then looked down in shame and said, it's different.
And we were like, nigga. We said out loud when we saw, because we paused it. Remember she said that? But Toji, remember, she forced herself onto you.
Toji, you have a defense. You have a solid defense. You have a rebuttal.
She already knows.
And his rebuttal was it's different.
It's like if you were a lawyer and you talked it over with your client, the defense, on what to say if you're asked this thing. Not to say too much, don't deter from this. We gotta make sure the story that you're saying is linear in time. And if you sat there and you had it planned out properly, and right when he's asked that question, and you guys actually rehearsed for it, and you're like, all right, he's gonna kill it. We already know, we already went through this, and he decided to say, fuck that, and then say some other nonsense. And you're just like, bro, hold on, objection. Nigga. The fuck, and basically. It's
yeah. It was bad. It was really bad. It was like, wow, Toji, you had all the ammunition to win this out, and then you just decided to, I don't know, not have it. You burned all your ammo. So he burned all his ammo supplies. He took his clip, threw it out the window, popped the one out of the chamber, and just said, "All right, now I'm ready for this battle." Is the safety on too? You don't even have bullets. It was bad. It was one of those scenes where you're like, you know what? I had all of your back. I was ready to defend you.
I was so ready.
And you decided to say, you know what? I don't need you to defend me.
I got this. You pull a Daryl Brooks. I got this.
I got this.
I don't need help.
Guys, watch me handle this.
Objection. Speculative.
It's different.
Your Honor, with all due respect, what about subject
Imagine walking
matter?
into your significant other, either balls deep or having balls deep into their guts.
Hey, Q, listen.
There's just you walk into that, and then they look at you dead in the eyes, and they say, "It's different."
It's different. I was practicing.
It was different. Just practice. I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be good enough for you.
Yeah, like how? Like, listen, hear me out. Actually, I remember that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it because I can talk about that at Degenerate Hour.
Degenerate Hour.
Yeah, but whatever.
You plebs don't get it on YouTube.
But yeah. Anywho,
Plebeians.
Once again, the anime we recommend, of course, is Play It Cool Guys and Peach Girl. If you want some cool, calm, relaxing dudes that are way too attractive for who they are, and whenever they mess up, they get complimented where we get clowned.
They get special treatment just for being good looking.
I'll have you know, you can go ahead and watch that. It's actually really funny. We laugh all the time watching it. It's really good. And also the ED is a banger. And if you want to watch some toxicity, which is what I love, I'm not gonna lie, and you want to go ahead and watch some drama, romance, where a lot happens, I swear, one episode feels like 4 episodes sometimes. Go ahead and watch Peace Girl. I promise you it's very entertaining, very fun-ish, and it will be a good time. Ish.
Yeah.
It depends how much you like toxicity and drama. I love it, so, you know.
Toxicity, drama, all the fun stuff.
I love toxicity. I do. You know I do. But that's our recommendations for that. Going to start segueing into, once again, dipping our toes into our Greek god Animu.
The dipping of the toes.
That we are working on currently. Once again, we will make sure not to say too much detail because that's how you get your ideas stolen. And I don't need that. I'm trying to make $1 million off of this. Actually, not 1 million. I like more than that, honestly. But
I mean,
I say more because then I can aim for that house.
What about millions?
Yeah. But you know, but
you have to laugh like that.
But anywho, we actually want to go into depth a little bit why we chose Hades as our main protagonist, what Greek stories we will be kind of using for this series, and we're gonna talk about Zeus for last because Zeus is a guy.
Zeus.
So first of all, the reason
Zeus, the god of Mount Olympus.
But anyway, the reason why we chose Hades as the main protagonist, we did actually mention this last week. I think it was last week ago. That we mainly chose him simply because he's the most moral one to follow.
Yeah,
and
pretty
outright
much
likable, technically.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of the other Greek gods, there are some fine Greek gods. It's just that either one, they're not really interesting enough, or they're bad.
Let's just put it this way. There's like 4 people in the Greek mythology that are decent in terms of
the rest of y'all.
Greek god morality, which is very close to non-existent.
Yeah, there's a lot of Greek gods. You know that?
There's a lot of Greek gods, then they do a lot of things that it's not of a wholesome variety whatsoever.
No.
And in a lot of places, illegal. So there's that too. Hermes, the fastest god of them all.
I already know what you're talking about.
I don't know how to say this properly. He pursued a love interest, but was not fast enough to
Catcher.
Nah, this is a little harsh. It was
Ravager.
No, that's also that's even harsher. You're going darker.
I was trying to be accurate.
He was not fast enough to
Keep up with her.
acquire her, them,
That
it,
broad.
whatever.
That broad, that dame.
So he decided to lay out a trap
Made by Hephaestus.
that would be really sticky, so that when this love interest ran through it, they would get stuck. So that Hermes could acquire them, and acquire them he did. And,
Ravage indeed. Right on the sticky substance.
And then proceeded to I think that's how Pan was born.
Is that how she was born? Is that actually how she was born?
I can't remember if that was how Pan was born or not.
That's funnier.
Yeah, so it's a very normal trope for the Greek gods to
not be very pleasant people.
To be very
moral.
Pursuant in their goals of acquiring
the issue that came
love
with
interests.
We wanted to make sure if we were going to pick a main protagonist, we could actually portray them rather, at least a little more realistically to their personal behavior or personality behaviors and all that. So it was like where it's not too far-fetched. We're not trying to do the Disney Hercules movie nonsense. Where every god here besides Hades is kind of awesome.
You know, Hades is evil. All the other gods totally cool. With an actual Greek mythology, that's quite the opposite. At least in terms of what we value as good and bad.
Where at least with Hades, if we were to decide where he is, you're neutral.
You're neutral.
Your definition of neutral. You're not good because you're not going out of your way to do good deeds, but you're just doing your job.
But you're not bad because you're not going out of your way to cause malicious things to people.
Yeah.
It's just that you have things that you have to do, and then you have things that you don't have to do.
And we also decided that we thought that it'd be great to follow the portrayal of someone who is a regular guy, basically, in living amongst gods, almost. Despite being,
a god
being a god. But also just dealing with, the irritability that comes with working or dealing or somehow
having to
manage around with Zeus, Poseidon.
And any of the other gods, because
researching Poseidon was my favorite. Because while researching Poseidon,
he likes shiny things and horses.
He does. My memory of Poseidon not even prior to this research, but even prior, a little bit further in my life, is I thought Poseidon was someone who's rather wise, calm, cool, collected kind of dude, down to earth, down to water, and stuff like that. And then obviously as I got to high school, read a little bit, I'm like, this he's kind of dumb. And kind of petty.
Really petty.
If you don't know how he is petty, look at Odyssey, excuse me. Look at Odyssey. Or is it Odysseus?
I don't know.
You know that movie I'm talking about? Yeah, the thing is, he helped out, Homer and with the Trojan horse thing, and then not with the Trojan horse, but the whole ocean thing or was it the Trojan horse thing? To gift them to give the gift to the Romans of a Trojan horse, but we're gonna inspect it, and Poseidon purposely use a kraken to stop them getting close to the thing. They're oh god, let's move this thing away from there, and they just accepted the gift, and that's why they were able to do what they wanted to do. And when they went back out to sea, he was so petty that they didn't thank him. They decided to sink their ship and get them abandoned onto this island. I was like, damn nigga, maybe they just forgot. I was like, so you gonna thank me? And it's not like they're gonna just be like, why would we do that?
Why would we do that? What'd you do?
It's not like that. You did nothing, dude. It's not like they did that or anything. At least my memory says. Clearly, I don't remember the name of the movie properly. So, take that with a grain of salt. But it was just, I thought it was funny. And the more I looked into Poseidon as well while doing research for this series, you just basically find out this man is on his own planet, basically. He is not smart at all.
Poseidon just does what Poseidon wants.
He literally does what he wants. We looked at descriptions on his likes, dislikes, some stories. He likes shiny shit.
He pursued his sister in horse form.
Well, she was a horse. And now, mind you, mistake of her to turn into a horse while he is the god of horses. So, you know, he created horses, at least in Greek mythology.
In Greek mythology, yes, the god of the sea is also the god of horses.
So
because all these gods have that one obscure
like why
thing they take care of. That's like, why?
Oh yeah, someone got to do it.
Like Hera is the goddess of fertility.
All right.
I don't know why you made the goddess that murks every single village because her husband decided to go pursue somebody in that village.
Remember, she was always the goddess of fertility from the jump. That was her thing, whole love and marriage stuff. However, turns out the person that this was assigned to is a little batshit.
She's a whole lot of nuts, and she's also the goddess of harvest.
Yeah. I'll let us say enough. But, which Hera's interesting. We made her pretty awesome in the... When I mean awesome, I mean like nuts.
I mean absolutely nuts, because she literally is nuts.
Yeah, she's crazy.
You look at almost any rendition of Hera, she's nuts. There's no wise. There probably is a wise version of Hera, but that's probably like some like very firm believer of Hera.
Yeah. We're trying to be very accurate.
Somewhere out in Greece.
We're trying to be...
I don't know that guy.
We're trying to be as accurate as we can with these depictions. But also, there's some things we have to obviously twist, because we do plan on trying to get this, you know, out there in the ether that can be streamed on platforms without it being taken down, and hopefully doesn't get, you know, canceled.
That's why I say, you know, a lot of things are pursued.
Yeah. Me, I say, outright ravished. But, you know, I'm not going to put that in the series. Don't worry.
It's gonna be we're here for the stories and jokes. That's it.
Yeah, and there's some stories out there. There's a nice segue into the stories with these guys. Is we're gonna grab some stories, and we're trying to grab the stories that aren't too far. Basically, we do know that at some point we want to have Medusa on the cast, but Medusa's story is rather complicated.
Her stories is going to be an interesting one to try to write.
The good news is there is another iteration of her story of how she became what she became, and we're going to have to do that story instead, because the other story is just sad and it's kind of rough, and I don't have the emotional capacity to deal with that one. I'm trying to put it in a comedy series, because it's not funny. It's just not funny. Now, mind you, if we do it the other iteration, I think I talked to you about it. Actually, I can say it out loud, because you know, it's not like they know what this series is based off anyway. Or I mean, they know what it's based off of, but whatever. Is we're using the story where her and Poseidon like basically hook up, and we're gonna have to use a consensual version of it, because I mean, the rest of the versions are non-consensual. Yeah. So we have to use that version in our scripting
as best we can.
Yeah, and we can use it just fine. It's like, you know, it's fine. It's no big deal. That's like one of the stories we know we're gonna be using. I already know one story in particular that we kind of like. I didn't steal this from any particular story with Zeus, for example. Him and his flings. We kind of made that a major plot point, because each episode I kind of want to do both. One half of it is like a comedy thing, and the other half is like something a little bit more serious, a little character development, so you kind of get to know the other characters a little bit more.
You get to know the casting.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not too ridiculous.
Y'all know this cast.
Yeah, you get to know them more.
Get to know who you're watching.
Yeah, and we like
watching.
Oh God, but we should. God damn it, but. We're gonna be trying to basically even have like dislikes of people or gods in there as well, like the rivalry between Poseidon and Athena, which I didn't know they had a rivalry until I did research for this.
Yeah, they have a rivalry. They're in competition with each other. Don't know why, but they're in competition with each other.
They rub elbows.
But to Poseidon and Athena, they be bumping heads.
Mm-hmm.
And so does Ares and Apollo for whatever reason.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ares. We made Ares such a sweetheart. He's a sweet guy, but I'll have you know.
I still can't believe he lost a boxing match to Hermes, though.
That was rough. Don't
I was like,
talk about
how
it.
did you do that? How did that happen?
I don't know. Hermes, he's a tough son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch is what that is.
Yeah, it's sort of like this. Mike Tyson.
Oh, outboxer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mike Tyson versus like Muhammad Ali would not be good. Basically.
Yeah.
As much as like if Mike got a hit, okay, yeah, he's Muhammad Ali's dead instantly.
Fast.
But his reaction time is so ridiculous. He's quick. Where it's just like it's a rough time there, bud. Like outboxers typically beat muscle guys. What are they called again? I forgot what they're called. I forgot what that category they put him under.
Power something?
Yeah, some shit. But whatever. And again, rock paper scissors. Swarmer beats outboxer. Outboxer beats that nerd, and then that nerd beats Swarmer. Swarmer's trying to get all close, and that nigga's like, "Oh, thank you."
Oh, close, perfect.
You're not getting away from me.
Oh, you're not gonna run away from me?
Slugger.
Oh my God. Slugger.
Yeah, that's what it is. Slugger's like, thank goodness you're not out of reach.
You kept moving. This was gonna be a problem.
So that's the whole.
I need you on one spot.
Triangle theory. It's like leaf beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass.
Fire beats grass.
But yeah, that being said, there's a lot of Greek stories we're gonna be using. I do know we stole the Persephone. How I'm not gonna say how she joins this, but the story of her getting there is great. I like it. I like her story.
Persephone's cute.
Yeah, we made her very kawaii. We made her a high schooler because it's the
Totes adorbs.
very, very accurate portrayal. We just thought that was gonna be really good. What's it called? God. Oh. So there's a story that we love with Hephaestus and Hera.
Oh yeah.
That I gotta write for. I think I'm gonna make that episode 8. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what episode. But basically, Hephaestus one time made a chair for Hera. And the best part is, this nigga, he's crazy.
A throne, actually.
A throne, excuse me. He made a throne for her.
His mother.
His
darling mother.
And the thing is, when she sat in this throne, she realized she couldn't get up from it. She couldn't leave. And he just like left.
He cursed the chair so that anybody who sat in it would not be able to stand up from it.
Yeah, and he just left her there. He went back home, back to his little volcano. I think that's where he lives in all of a sudden. And he's just chilling. And he had to be dragged out from was it from a bar?
From a bar,
yeah, from a bar by Hermes?
I think it was Hermes, yep. Hermes always been put to work, that messenger guy.
Yeah, that messenger sending that message. And he goes ahead and just like drags him back to get him to get. First of all, he tried to ask him first, like, "Hey, can you get her out this chair?" And he said no. So he basically made him blackout drunk, and dragged him back to Mount Olympus to then get her out of the chair.
And then get her out of the chair, and even then, Hephaestus is like, "I'm not doing that."
He got convinced.
He got convinced eventually. Because he was really drunk to get her out of the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody else could get her out of the chair. Like, no one could actually lift her out of the chair.
Only he literally could get her out. So, it's a great story that we're definitely going to use.
Because it's funny.
It is hilarious. We even made it even funnier in the way we're going to portray the story.
It's going to be nice.
We thought it was funny. And we hope you do too. All right.
My eyebrow was itching.
And to wrap things up for sure, we want to talk about the king himself, the god of thunder, that is Zeus.
The most manipulative existence in all of goddom.
We pretty much want to actually go ahead and break down why there was no chance in hell that Zeus was going to be the main protagonist of our series.
He's just a dick.
He has no true likable qualities. That where you're like, now mind you, we actually portrayed him in a way where we actually do kind of like him.
Better.
Here's the thing. I like Zeus of our portrayal because we made him just ridiculous. But
Zeus himself is not nice he's not a good father. He's not a good leader.
Not a good friend.
Not a good son.
I mean, clearly. Like, he's not a
now,
good...
mind you, his father wasn't a good father either. But
Like,
hey.
you know, he's not a good god. Like, he's not. He's an actual prick, alright? And...
He's almost like an evil god, but he's not evil. He's
yeah. I'm pretty sure he is evil. It's just that he drew the biggest straw.
You guys gotta remember, he tricked his brother into taking the underworld.
Yeah.
Because it had a really big gate and a dog.
Now, mind you, we added that portion of it.
No, that's just canonical.
You know. But
This is canonical. That's literally in the history books.
anyway, yeah, we made that portion up. However,
It's in the history books.
it is hilarious. Because remember we were wondering how did he trick him in the first one? We made up the theory that the big gate must have been what drew him.
Yeah, it had to be.
And then the doggo, a very cute three-headed doggo.
There's a really big gate. How big is the gate? Really big. It's a really big gate.
Whereas there's a moment in history where we made Hades kind of dumb for a brief moment, and after that was never tricked again.
Never fell for it again.
But yeah, it's just that he's just extremely unlikable in Greek mythology. He doesn't have really any redeemable traits. Now, mind you, he does help out sometimes with his brothers and sisters within me. Sometimes.
It takes a lot for Zeus to actually help anybody.
Like, either he just does it because, why not? But that's rare. It's a rare time where he just goes, sure.
Yeah, I'll help out. And it's like, oh, dude, thank you. Holy crap, we thought you were just going to be like, yeah, nah, fuck you.
And, you know, it's just like there's very rare times in the Greek mythology where he actually helps out because he wants to or because he's interested. Usually when he does help out, it's because there's a benefit for him. But it's rare. There are instances where he does help out.
Also, if your village got hit with pestilence, chances are it's because Zeus decided to do something and Hera didn't like it.
Yeah.
That was the other reason why we didn't just choose Zeus, because, dude, you literally cause problems for other people, and you're totally cool with it because it doesn't. He himself has no consequence done to him.
Yeah, I'm the strongest. Like who's gonna do anything about it?
Your son Kratos.
Shut up, nerd. But it's just he was just too unlikable. Like I don't even think we could actually make him a main protagonist that's likable. Not even like likable in the sense like actually like close to his actual personality.
Cause he's a dick.
Now, mind you, we still made him a dick in our series, but it's a little bit more funny of like him being a dick.
He's a little bit more. He's more bearable.
Yeah.
Cause it's like he's more silly.
Yeah, we made him a little more cartoony, honestly, with his personality, which is still accurate to how he is, but
because he is pretty cartoony. He's an animated figure.
But the whole point of it all is we're making sure there is an accurate portrayal, and not only that, but we're trying to once again we don't want you guys to see Zeus and just be like, fuck. Here's this character. I guess I can go make a sandwich real quick. We actually want you guys to see him and be like, ah, oh, fuck. What is he about to do? Like that's how we're trying to. We're trying to bring out the ridiculousness of the Greek mythology, because there's a lot of ridiculousness in it.
There's a lot. A lot happens in the Greek mythology that you would think is just like, man. So were the Greeks just high on something or what? And it's like probably. Opium was very popular back in the day, so.
Still is.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So that's honestly the main reason we just couldn't. And also we just thought, remember, like someone who's like the most likable so far while doing research in general was Hades.
Even Hades' followers actually believed in like the well-being of things around you, because at the end of the day, everything will go to Hades.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, everything will go to Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the god of death.
God of the underworld.
The god of the underworld. God of death is Thanatos.
Yeah. Who will be in this goddamn series? Not gonna say any more than that. They're very quiet.
Yeah, they're very quiet. They use like a pager to talk. That's about it.
Yeah. For some reason, the only one that can hear Thanatos just fine is Hades.
If they are speaking.
Yeah. No, I made it canonical that they are. It's just that, you know.
No one else can hear.
Yeah. Quiet enough where A just picked up on it. I understand. I'm like, wait, wait.
You heard that? What'd they say?
Can you hear them?
You hear them?
Just listen to them.
Just listen, man. Damn.
Open your damn ears.
Damn animal.
Yeah, so far, and we did a good, I think we did a good job. As we get further and further into writing the episodes, doing the nonsense.
Especially the nonsense.
Yeah. And we're still trying to make all the characters likable enough where you actually want to watch it.
Because if you don't want to watch them, then what's the point?
Yeah, who writes stuff that you don't want to, that people don't want to watch?
Now I'll watch it myself. Don't get it twisted. But hey,
That's because that's our baby.
and it's also because I like comedy.
Yeah, me too. So, hopefully, you guys can understand that. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up the YouTube nonsense.
Especially Greek comedies.
Yeah, I know, right? So, where are you going?
Oh, I had to lose weight. Oh God! For some reason, my back was just like, you know what? Stretch. I'm like, okay.
All right, let's wrap up the outro, silly.
No, it's not like I need to be like right here.
Yeah, you do.
I can be like over there.
No, you gotta be here.
I can be like right here. I can be like right here. Like what?
No.
I can be like, hey guys.
Oh, yeah, now I gotta turn that down. Now you yell in their ears.
Yeah.
You jackass. Now
That'll be
I gotta find hour 20. There we go. Put that right there. So I have a mark to know where you yelled in their ears.
Yeah, I can remember. It's fine.
That's why I have the time. That's literally why I have this for, just in case if I need to remember stuff.
Yeah, I can remember what that lap was for.
Yeah, I am. I literally have this thing so I can go to that lap. This is the main reason I have it.
Yeah, you're gonna forget, but you're gonna go to that lap, and then you're gonna hear the scream. That's what's gonna remind you.
So yeah, that's why I have it, to remind myself to go to those points.
Yeah, but it's not like that's not what I'm saying is you're not gonna remember why I laughed.
Well, nah, the whole point of the laps is obviously I'm not gonna remember. That's why I had the lap. To remind me to go there to do what I need to do.
Yeah, you're gonna forget.
That's why I have that there.
Gotta add it in there.
Nah, well, I'm gonna reduce it. Like, cause I'm not gonna cancel it. I just gotta turn it down the fuck so they're not dying.
Nah, dude, blow out their fucking eardrum.
No,
Let's do this.
jackass. You jerk.
There's no problem.
There is. Their ears, man. I care about their ears.
It's not like they're always gonna be listening with like earphones. Maybe they got it on their phone.
No. People listen to this, like, podcasts primarily with their headphones. Even I do that. I would hate that guy. You gotta be considerate of the people around you.
Look at you. Talking nonsense.
Yeah, okay, sure.
About consideration.
Yeah, whatever.
As if that matters.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I don't even know. Hate this guy. Like, this is a performance.
I love this guy.
We don't like each other.
Well, he doesn't like me, but yeah, that's just like a secretly. He actually loves me. He just likes to think he hates me.
I hate this guy's guts. Yeah, okay, sure. It's all a facade. Anyway, I hope you guys, for the YouTube audience, I hope you guys enjoy this oh so wonderful episode and whatnot. We highly appreciate you stopping by, but I will definitely appreciate you more if you follow us on Spotify. Give a listen right there. Give us a nice review or rating thing. I rated the show myself because I'm silly, and I gave myself a 2-star.
Ring the bell as well.
But yes, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, cookies, milk, ring the notification bell, all that nonsense. And of course, we will see you guys again real soon. I think I'll make these like a Wednesday video or something. Upload. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. That'll be tomorrow me's decision. Actually, no, it won't. It will be tomorrow me's decision, but I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. I will find out when I do it. I might actually upload the audio tomorrow. Oh yeah, today's the 5th, by the way. For people wondering when we're recording this, and also for future me when he's doing stuff with this.
Is it the 5th?
It is. I'm looking at the thing right there.
Oh yeah, it is the 5th.
But all that nonsense. So
by quick.
We'll for sure see you guys again real soon. Thank you again for stopping by for the Nomikai podcast. We will see you guys again real soon. Jane.
Bye
YouTube.